Hey guys, it's HikeyKid12345M here. I'm going to be bringing you a tips and tricks video on how to gain tons and tons of XP per game, how to keep a high KD ratio, and how to stay hidden and off the map. So here's the first step. You're going to want to get a custom class that has a PDW57 that is suppressed, full metal jacket, or FMJ, better known as, and a foregrip. And that's going to keep you hidden off the map. It's going to get you nice damage and a okay long range shot. And then you're going to want to have perk 1 as blind eye, perk 2 as cold blooded, so you can't be seen by all like the sights and crap. And then your perk 3 is dead silent, so you're not heard by the enemy. That is very, very important that you're not heard by the enemy. Otherwise, the enemy is either going to turn around and shoot you, or they're going to turn a corner, they're going to camp, and they're going to shoot and just camp their way through the game. Now, I'm not bragging or anything, but I have diamond. And then for your secondary, you're going to have a B23R with no attachments. And for your wild card, you're going to have primary gunfighter, and it's a third attachment for primary weapon, so you can have that foregrip. And then for your lethals, I recommend either the grenade or the Semtex, because combat axe, claymore, C4, and bouncing Betty aren't that good. The reason I don't choose the combat axe is because you have to directly hit the person in order to get a kill. Claymore, it has to be set, like it has to be detonated by the enemy. C4, you have to plant it and detonate it by yourself. And the bouncing Betty, I just don't prefer. I don't know, it's not that reliable. So either a grenade or a Semtex, both good for long and short ranges for kills. And then if you want to stay completely hidden off the map, you're going to want to take away your secondary and take away your lethal. And you're going to want to attach perk 1 greed, and then you're going to want to attach ghost, just to stay hidden by enemy UAV. Now that is very, very important if you want to stay completely hidden, is to have ghost attached so you don't get seen by the enemy when they have a UAV on. Now this class setup I use and recommend. It is very, very, very useful. I mean, I run probably a 30 and 10 almost every single match. It is just amazing class setup. And then for your score streaks, you're going to have a UAV, a care package, and a counter AV. Yes, people like to go for the big ones, like a AGR, or like a K9 unit, or a VTOL warship. But with this, with a UAV, a care package, and a counter AV, all three of them are very, very, very low score streaks. And with the UAV, you can see the enemies. You can see where they are. You can see where they're coming from and everything. And the care package, you get awarded a random kill streak. So say, it's in the middle of a match and you really want an orbital VSAT. Well, with the care package, you have a slight chance of getting an orbital VSAT. So that's where the care package comes in handy. And then with counter AV, the enemy can't see anything with their map. I mean, they just can't see anything. And if you have a UAV and a counter AV running at the same time, you get 20 plus XP, because the UAV and counter AV both get you 10 points if your teammates get a kill while they're running. So you have both of those running. Every single time an enemy gets a kill, you're getting 20 more points than you didn't have. And then for a objective type game mode, because you're going to want to be playing the crap out of objectives to get tons and tons of XP, I recommend domination, because there's 3 flags, and you initially start off with 50 XP from the first flag, and then if you capture the B flag and any other enemy flags, you get 200 XP. So if you capture, let's say, the B flag and your own flag, you already have 250 XP. And then you get a couple kills, you're going to be with a UAV and maybe a care package, And that's what I recommend. And then to keep a high KD, I know this sounds crazy, but to keep a high KD, you're going to be running maybe if you're a good player, 1.02 KD, that's what I'm running right now. And what I'm using is, well, it's not really using, but it's a strategy that I have. Use your perimeter of the map. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what you need to do. You need to run around the perimeter of the map, find some flanking routes, and just flank the crap out of the enemy. I don't recommend getting the gunfights because 50% of the time you're going to lose your gunfights and you're going to be so mad because most of the time if you're running up to the middle of the map you're going to get into a gunfight and half the time you're going to wind up dead. So I recommend using flanking routes so that way you can shoot the enemy from the side or from behind. And it's just, I know that all the action goes on in the middle, but if you're finding those flanking routes, you can sit there and shoot from like an alleyway into the middle of the map. And you can knock off 2, 3, 4 people right in a row from using flanking routes. So that's what I can recommend if you want to keep a high KD. Sorry about that, I'm running a lot of saliva. But that's what I recommend. Just play the crap out of the objectives, use your flanking routes, and just stay hidden off the map. You will be getting maybe from I range probably about 6 to 11,000 XP per game. I know it sounds crazy, but just go try this theory, and you will be either happy or sad depending on if you're a good player or not. Rate, comment, and subscribe. This is HackyKid1245M, and I am signing out.